What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jewel. I'm an attachment coach, and in today's video we'll be covering the last stage of healing anxious attachment style. If you've been following from Monday till today, thank you, and I'll go straight into our script. As you all know, we have a persona that we've been following through the session since Monday, and in this particular session today, she is in the 4th stage of healing her anxious attachment style, and she's feeling much relief. This stage is also called the mastery stage, where you are able to unconsciously regulate yourself without having to think about it. In this stage, despite being triggered, you're able to regulate yourself unconsciously without having to think about it, because you've practiced a lot, and now you are at the point where you have mastered the art of regulating yourself. And today our persona is saying, "Hello Coach Jewel. Honestly, I feel like a complete different person. It's like the skills we've worked on have become second nature. I don't have to think so hard about how to manage my anxiety anymore. It just happens naturally." So as I said, you have unconscious regulation. You can regulate your own nervous system. Last week, my partner had to work late unexpectedly. In the past, that would have sent me into a spiral of worry and insecurity, but this time, I hardly even noticed my old anxious thoughts. I trusted him completely and just went about my evening, enjoying some time to myself. I didn't even feel anxious, and it was liberating. I felt calm and secure. I didn't need to rely on constant reassurance from him to feel okay. It was only afterwards that I realized how naturally I handled it. So your nervous system is regulated. Our relationship feels much stronger and more balanced. My partner has noticed the change too. We are able to communicate openly and honestly without the constant tension and arguments we used to have. It's like we've both been able to relax and enjoy our time together more. There are always little challenges, of course, but now, even when something triggers me, my initial reaction is much calmer. For example, when he forgets to call when he's running late, I don't immediately jump to the worst case scenarios. I trust that things are okay, and I feel confident in our connection. I'm really proud of myself. It wasn't easy getting here, but it was worth every bit of effort. I feel more independent, secure, and happy, both in my relationship and with myself. It's like a weight has been lifted. I plan to continue enhancing my well-being by practicing self-care and staying connected with my support network. I'll continue journaling and mindful practices, but more as a way to maintain my well-being rather than out of necessity. And I'll communicate openly with my partner, ensuring we both feel valued and heard. Thank you for your guidance. It's been a transformative journey, and I'm excited to keep growing and enjoying life in this healthier way. So if you become consistent with working on yourself and choosing to ground yourself whenever you feel anxious, eventually you will get to this stage. So what are the common characteristics that you should note in this stage? Number 1, you have skills to manage your attachment issues, and they have become second nature, and you can regulate without actively having to think about them. Number 2, there is trust and security in your relationship. You trust your partner, and the relationship feels much more safe. Then there is healthy independence. You can depend on yourself and trust that you will take care of your inner child, and that you will self-regulate and self-soothe, such that you don't depend on your partner's validation for you to feel okay. It's positive relationship dynamic. You enjoy a stronger, more balanced relationship with more open and honest communication between the both of you. Then there is maintenance of well-being. You have self-care practices, for example, journaling and mindfulness, for maintenance to ensure long-term well-being. Now, if you've watched up to this point, that's it for our anxiously attached persona and how she went from stage 1 of being so ignorant and a lot of projecting onto a partner based on her own insecurities, to a point where she is fully healed and self-reliant and independent on themselves and has the ability to regulate themselves. So if you're still on stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3, it is a process. Take it a day at a time, and eventually you will realize that it does get better with time. You do improve with time. The more you keep on practicing whenever you feel anxious to calm yourself down, eventually you will realize that, oh, actually my nervous system is doing much more better. Actually, I don't have to overthink so much in order to feel okay. I don't have to depend on my partner for validation in order to feel worthy, because I can be able to give that to myself. And thank you if you've followed this series up to this point, and if you would love to book a one-on-one session, you can do it through the links in my bios on my social media platforms. And you can also leave a comment if you have any questions. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. And it's been amazing sharing this knowledge with you. I'll see you guys next week, where I'll be doing the same series but now on the avoidant spectrum, the healing phase of avoidant attached individuals from stage 1 to stage 4. Otherwise, have yourselves a lovely weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.